this vlog ends without me having said anything, because I don't feel like I'm going to do my nails right now. I wanted to do it while filming, but I think I'll just do it off camera because like I'm not in the mood. Okay, I'm so tired to do anything like right away, but I'll do it later on. So this vlog was also intended to like chit chat a bit, which I have been doing in the last like couple of minutes, like chat a bit, but I don't know what I should include in the rest of this video. I was like, yesterday I had this idea of wanting to describe a couple of experiences I had back in college, and I thought it was a very good vlog because it was a very good vlog because it affected my life, let's say positively, because I don't think it reached a point where it was negative. But I want to talk about Sportpesa. Like it's way gone. Like it's okay. We stopped betting. We stopped Sportpesa for like nearly a year ago. Like Sportpesa have been gone for almost 1 year, and I was a fan. Like I was a real gambler, guys. Back in college, I was introduced to Sportpesa by a friend of mine from college, and bearing in mind that I used to play football and I loved the game, but not like too much for me to be like addicted to something. But Sportpesa Sportpesa affected my life in a way positive. Let's say positive because like it was this time back in college, like when I joined college, it was September 2015. I'll never forget. A month later, our house burned down, and my mom had nowhere. Like she had no way. She was in no way. She could even help. She could even not be able to support me in any way because, like, she was even not okay, like somehow mentally, because the whole thing had affected her. Imagine my family nearly broke, like nearly succumbed to that fire because the house burnt down. It was like kitu saa saba ya usiku hivi, 7 a.m. is not 7, oh my god, 1 a.m. at night. So my mom was sleeping on a couch that night. Ni kama tu Mungu. Like my sister and my brother, they were asleep in their bedrooms, and mom, like, as she was narrating to me, she felt like she was dreaming with fire. She could hear like things burning. She could even smell things burning. But that whole thing changed my life. Let me tell you guys, I stopped seeing life in a different started seeing life in a different way. You guys, like, I can't even imagine, like, right now what would have happened if my family succumbed to that fire. No, I don't want to think what would have happened later on, because maybe I would even have taken my life away, because I can't survive without my mom. I can't survive without my brother and my sister. They're the family that I have. So when mom narrated to me that story, she woke up. She was woken up by the dream. She thought she was dreaming, but I think it's like something that was telling her to wake up because the ceiling had already caught fire. Next to, you know, the way these houses from the village, the way they are built, the kitchen was outside. Now the next room was the big sitting room and the bedroom together. So the whole of the kitchen burnt down. It burnt everything to ashes. Everything was in ashes. So something was attached to from the kitchen to the main room. Now I don't know how the fire even reached the other room, but the whole ceiling for the living room and the bedroom burnt, and nobody was even hearing anything. I was in college, Thika. I used to live in Thika that time because I was studying at Thika. Then all of a sudden my mom woke up. Na alikuwa amelala, yani she was sleeping in a way that she was facing up. Suddenly from the dream she woke up. After waking up, the first thing that she saw was fire. And you could tell that, even right now you can tell that whenever she remembers that incident, she gets like somehow traumatized, let me say that. So she woke up, hakukuwa na nguvu kwa mwili, let me tell you. So mom is a prayerful person, and she only said a prayer, like one prayer. And she told God, I'm only going to scream once because I cannot be able to scream twice or thrice, but I'm going to do it just once. So please wake my kids up when I scream. And it was so painful. Like, I could see the whole scene when she was explaining it to me. She screamed. When she woke up, a fire like ilimwangukia hapa kwa uso. Something from the ceiling. Unaona sasa venye the way the house is burning down, and something fell down with fire and she got burned right here, but it was not that serious. It was just an external. It was nothing serious. But even my sister and my brother, like, she's that one person who sleeps. If he even sleepwalks, he sleep talks. It's hard to even call my brother when he's asleep. But that time, with that one scream, he woke up. He woke my sister up. My brother screamed for almost 3 hours. I did a vlog about living alone. A day in my life vlog. And in that vlog, I showed you guys how the way houses stay in the village, the way houses are, they're not together. Like, you have to walk like some meters, or just some meters to reach to the other house. We used to live in a place where, like, the nearby house was like, let's say almost it's meters away. It's not that near. So my brother ran to almost 15 houses that night. You can imagine the distance. He was screaming. You can imagine, my brother was screaming. He could call everyone, and it's at night, like 1 a.m. at night. And he ran to every house, is telling them our house is burning down. And you imagine for the next next 3 weeks, my brother could not even say a word. He was not able to talk for the next 3 weeks. My mom was working with an NGO. What was the name of that NGO? I think St. John's. They deal with children who are vulnerable, the orphans, people like that. So the only thing that my mom was able to save was all those files from those kids, because if they burnt down, it means all those kids could not be able to be helped. But within no time, people started coming and they saved my mom, and things that could have burnt. We lost many things, but not everything. Like the most important things were not burnt to ashes, but the other things that could be recovered were able to be recovered. So this is where Sportpesa comes in. I'm in college, right? That time, I just have my mom to support me. So I could not even be able, actually before even that time, there's someone who called me at night, 1 a.m. and she made sure she captured my mom screaming, so that that call traumatized me way too much, because hearing my mom scream from the other end, and I'm so far away, I cannot be able to help her. I'm the firstborn, I cannot be able to come to her rescue or do anything about it. I was so helpless. I could not even move. I screamed and everyone woke up. I woke everyone up. Kwa hiyo plot, everyone woke up. I was not even able to sleep anymore. I remember I used to sleep on the floor, like I would just, it was my first year in college and I didn't have like many things. I only had like 2 sufurias and 1 pan and a mattress and my clothes, and just few things that I could even ingeamua kuhama, ningeenda tu, yani mimi mwenyewe bila kuhitaji usaidizi wowote. So nilikuwa nalala chini, the mattress, I could just angusha the mattress there, nalala chini, and it was so cold. It was ground floor, it was so cold. So I screamed that night. Ni kama wale watu wenye hawapendi kukufikishia good news. They will only be happy when they are giving you the bad news. So someone called me at night, that around that 1 a.m. and I was so traumatized. I was so trembling. I was not able to eat for the next like 1 week. I was not even able to go to school for the next 1 week. But mom begged me the following day. She told me not to go home because I wouldn't even like the picture that I would see. So I didn't go home, although I wanted to. But I respect my mom's decision, and when she said just don't come home right now, I respected that. And that's the moment I realized I was alone, and I started looking for ways that I can get money. I'm in college. The rent for that month was $3,500. That is $3.5. It was a bed sitter. I'm not able to pay. That was too much for me. I'm in a medical school. Like the school fees for each term was like that 5,000. That is at $5. Do you know I even failed to do my exam for that one semester because I could not even do any exams without having paid my school fees. So I saved up some money. I started working, and not working like working, hustling. I did many things that I don't regret. But that's where Sportpesa came in. Sportpesa really rescued my life in college. Imagine everything that I bought from that moment in that house. Almost everything was from the money that I used to gamble with Sportpesa. Like, I remember the highest amount of money that I received or I won from a game The highest amount was like 6,000 at once. 6,000. That was the moment when Sportpesa you could like just gamble. The least amount you could stake with was 100 shillings. And I could do my hustles, and since I knew nilikuwa najua mpira kidogo, so I was a risk taker. Let me say that. Nilikuwa na risk sana, and with all that risking, I was able to sustain myself. I was able to put up some money that I started with a small business. And in that business, I started going for thrifting in Gikomba in Nairobi. So I have like classes, since I'm a fresher, I'm still a fresher. I have classes from 8 a.m. in the morning to 6, and I was able to go for my thrifting from like saa 10 usiku 4. I had a friend of mine angenipeleka huko, since michochoro za Gikomba ni ngumu kujua. So I had a friend, tulikuwa tunaenda saa 10 usiku, then naenda kama nguo inafaa kufanywa some fittings, inafanywa tu huko Gikomba at a lesser fee. Then by 8 niko class, nasoma the whole day, nafikiria venye siku itaisha. So naenda black market Thika usiku, nauza from 6 mpaka saa 3 ya usiku. And there was a time, a day, I had saved up. The capital that I started with was just a thousand bob. That's $10, yeah. 1,000 bob. That's the capital that I had at hand at that time, and I was able to grow that capital into an amount that I could sustain myself. From then I could pay my rent, I could send mom even some money. So mimi nikaambia mom, usijipe stress sana na mimi. And my mom has so much faith in me. That's why I respect that woman, because she believes in me way too much. Mpaka sometimes I'm shocked. I don't know why she trusts me so much, but maybe she has always seen something in me that I have failed to see for so many years, but right now I can see. I had that hustling mode, and I was able to sustain myself. So if I tell you that sikuwa naitisha mom pesa ya rent, you won't believe me. I would never even ask her for money to do shopping, for my food, whatever. I only gave her the responsibility of paying my school fees, because she has 2 other kids, and we were not able to do that at that time. So God helped me. I think God just came through that time, and I was able to do it on myself. And I'm so happy, because whenever I remembered some time back I did something for myself, it helped me like grow very much. Ikanisaidia mimi nikamachua haraka sana. And people just see a small girl, like tukipatana kwa barabara, you may just think I'm a small girl, but the only woman who can tell you who I really am is my mom, because she knows that I can do any work. I can try everything to sustain myself, but in all the things that I tried, I never like allowed myself to get lost. Okay, I admit that sometimes it was so hard for me, because ukienda place zingine kutafuta kazi, like unarejectiwa kwa sababu I'm in school, I'm trying to balance my studies and earning some money to sustain myself. It was not easy, guys. So I think this video is way too long, almost 20 minutes. You might not watch for all that time, but I can maybe come up with part 2. But to be honest, Sportpesa came through in my life when I really needed it, because like most of the time I never used to lose much. Yani hadi shule people knew that I was that person. Wakitaka kuekelea games wanakuja mbio wanasema kuna msichana wako si ya DAB. DAB it's diploma in applied biology. Kuna demo wako si ya DAB. Msichana anakeleanga bet hivi na uazi yanguki. So yani nilikuwa nimeaminiwa na wasi. Imagine hadi people wote wananipea do, wananiambia niwabetie since they don't know how to bet. So wananiambia niwasikie, na wengine hadi ni majamaa. Hadi nilikuwa na feel nilikuwa najifeel mazi. But that was one of the best experiences that I had. Yani Sportpesa ilikuwa inanikuamua wewe acha tu. Yani mpaka saa zingine na kazi ya game. Naekelea games. Kuna ile Sportpesa ilikuwa hizi games zilikuwa na attendance ya kutoa msee dakika ya mwisho. Unapata ulikuwa umestekia kama games kama 6. Unapata games 5 ziliingiana na zilikuwa za mchana. Hiyo game moja yenye unaongojea mpaka jioni inakutoa. But it happened to me like several times, but most of the time I used to win. I gambled and I bought things for myself. I'm so proud of myself. So I won't say much. Allow me not to say much for this video. To be honest, when I started this video, I was not doing this video. I was doing a day in my life video, and all of a sudden I started saying things about, and this idea just came up while I was sitting here. So tell me what you think about this video. I also have some ideas I can share with you guys about how to survive in campus, and it may not be just in campus. You can even use them in real life. Like if you don't have a job and you'd like to start from somewhere, I have ideas that I used the ideas in college, but after college sijui akili niliacha huko ama ni nini. Ideas that I want to start kuzitumia tena, because I feel like I'll be okay. I don't want to spill the beans, but I'll be needing them very soon. So if you liked this video, I won't say much, I promise. I won't say anything else. If you like this video, kindly subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like me to share a bit about the story, let me know. Just doing an outro before I received a call. So kindly subscribe to this channel, kindly, and give me a thumbs down. Let me know what you think about this channel, about this video in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And if you think that I have said something helpful to you, if maybe I mentioned something that helped you, let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. Watch up or wait for more videos from me as always. So thank you for watching up to this point. Subscribe. Help me reach 5,000. Kindly guys, help me reach 5,000. 5,000. If I reach 5,000 by the end of this year, okay, I'll have achieved something. So kindly subscribe, and let's meet in the other video.